everyone, I'm your Bholi and today's session is all about how we can fire up or how we can strengthen the entire core muscles, how we can activate the entire obliques and the lower abdominal walls. So let's get started. Now simply lie down on your mat and that should be a spine lying position. Let's fire the core. Simply lie down. Now, let's start with the simple circles. That means we are going to do the simple movements with the legs, which is related to the Uttanapada Asana and Ardha Halasana. So, here is a combination of Uttanapada Asana and the Ardha Halasana. So, fix your hands just under your back and let's warm up the back and core and legs. So, lift your legs one by one up 90 degree. Now what you need to do, you need to move your legs. That means you need to bend your knees one by one and try to activate your core and your thighs. So your legs should be here. Keep stretching your toes inside. Start bending your knee. Bend your left leg knee and try to press it close to your belly. Straight your leg. Bend the other leg knee and try to draw your same knee close to your belly and chest. Straight, tighten your core all the time. If you need support, then only support your back. Otherwise, no need to give the support. So, bend your other leg knee. Try to press your knee maximum close to your core. And try to activate your entire core with a simple Ardha Halasana movement. Keep pressing your knee close. Both leg 90 degree one by one. Do it at least 15 times. Fire up your core. Warm your core. Come on, keep breathing. Press your belly walls inside if possible for you while you're doing this. Activate and try to stretch your spine upward. Lengthen your spine while you're doing this. Keep bending your knees. 15 times non-stop. Now gently release your legs. Relax your thighs and your core. Now, today we have the combinations of Uttanapadasana and the Ardha Halasana leg movements, which will help us to fire up the entire core and help us to strengthen the entire core. So, let's do the second activity with the combination of these two amazing asanas. So, fix your hands here, open your fingers by the side, relax your shoulders, no curve under your back while you're doing any kind of core asana movements. Legs should be up. Let's start this simple. You need to move your left leg 30 degree and then 90 degree. It will help you to activate your oblique muscles, your transverse muscle. Transverse means the lower belly muscles. Your obliques means the side muscles of your belly and the central core as well. So hands should be here. Lift your legs up, lengthen your spine, stretch your core inside. Now, let's begin. That time your toes should be pointing outside. Plantar flexion of your toes. That means toes pointing outside. Let's do it. 15 times with each leg. Bend your left leg knee, straight it to the 30 degree. Other leg should be maintained here at a 90 degree. Feel your core. Bend your knee and then 90. Again, bend your left leg knee, press it to the 30 degree. Balance this leg here at the same point. Bend your knee and then your leg should be 90 degree. Let's do 2 times with the other side. Bend your right leg knee. Try to press it a maximum close to your belly and straight it to the 30 degree. Feel the activation towards your core. I can feel my core. Bend your knee and then leg straight. Once more with the same leg. Straight your leg. Feel your core, your obliques. Bend and straight your legs. Let's do 2 more times for the left leg. Straight 30 degree. Bend your knee and 90 degree. Once more. Bend your knee. Try to press your knee maximum close to your belly just to give the proper stretching to your hip, knee and towards your core as well. Straight 30 degree. Bend straight to the 90 degree. Last and final time with the right leg. Bend your right leg knee straight up to the 30 degree. Bend and straight your leg to the 90 degree. Come on, it's almost done. Bend your right leg knee. Press it a maximum close to your core. Let's strengthen and fire up the core. Straight your leg. Stay here. Hold for 3 breaths. 3. Tighten your core. 2. 1 and done. Bend your knee and leg up. Last and final hold with the left leg. Bend your left leg knee. 30-degree hold for 3 breaths. 3. Tighten your core. 2 and 1. Bend your knee. Leg up. Hug your legs. Relax a while. I can feel my core. I can feel my thighs even. Whenever you're doing Uttanapadasana or Ardha Halasana, these asanas need a proper engagement of your thighs as well. So while you're doing core, you may feel your thighs as well while you're doing these core exercises with asanas or asanas movement. Okay, so let's move ahead with the third activity, the combination of these two asanas. So if someone has lower back ache, even you want to tone up your core or you want to strengthen up your core, then simply give the support to your back. If you need, then only, otherwise simply fix your hands by the side. Okay, let's move ahead now. Let's make the practice a little more intense. Let's 90-degree. Now, simply bend your both leg knees and press your both knees and your thighs maximum close to your core. Get the stretching to your hips. Spine should be lengthened. Shoulder should be on the ground. Press your heels down a maximum close to your hips and then straight your legs 30-degree. Spine should be down. Bend your knees and straight your legs to the Ardha Halasana 90-degree. Bend your knees. Stay here and legs 30-degree. Bend and then 90. Do it at least 15 times. Bend. Now simply bend your knees, relax your core, relax your thighs, your hips, relax a while. Do the belly breathing. And relax. Let's move ahead now. Let's come to the proper circles of the legs, but we are going to do it in the Ardha Halasana. Same. Asana is same, but we are changing leg movements, which help us to activate the core in different dimensions. If we're moving the leg 30 to 90 degree, we are activating the lower belly muscles and the central belly muscles. But while we're doing the rotation, there are the activation of our obliques and the proper stretching of inner thigh. At the same time, it's giving a light massaging effect to your core, which will help us to strengthen the entire core. So, someone has back ache, support your back simply. Hands here, legs 90-degree. Now, stretch your toes inside if possible for you. Now, what do you need to do? Press your left leg 30-degree outward and then to the same spot. Try to do a big zero and do at least a 10 times, and your core should be on the activation mode. Let's do a big circles, a big zeros with the left leg. Start rotating your leg outward for proper core activation and then 90-degree to the same spot. Let's do it 10 times. Proper activation of your core and same spot. Feel your core. Now, let's do with the other leg 10 times. Activate your core. Feel your core while you're doing this. If you need support with the back, you can give. Come on, keep rotating your legs clockwise with the other side. And relax your legs, relax your core, relax a while. Whenever you're feeling exertion towards your core, try to do the belly breathing. Belly breathing is one of the breathing which will really help you to relax your core immediately. Okay, let's move ahead now. Here, lower belly is done, transverse muscles are done, obliques, we will take the obliques once again. Let's come to the upper core now. Okay, so bend your both leg knees, feet together, knees together. Now, what do you need to do? You need to drop your both knees down by the side. Try to open your pelvis, your inner thighs, and let the proper stretching to the entire belly, especially to the transverse muscles. That means the lower belly muscles with this Baddha Konasana. Okay. Drop your knees down. Try to activate your pelvis, inner thighs, especially your transverse muscles. That means your lower abdominal walls, your obliques, to provide the proper space towards your entire core. Now, let's activate the upper core. What do you need to do? Most of the time, we are doing the crunches like that. So, here is a Baddha Konasana and people used to do it like that. Don't do it like that. Try to use the proper scapula plates. That means divide the pressure, because most of the time while we're doing crunches in Baddha Konasana, there are lots of pressure on cervical, that means on the neck. So try to do with the proper arm activation or proper upper back activation. So there will be less support on your neck. So how to do the Baddha Konasana sit-ups? Simply open your hands by the side, press your belly inside, activate your core, exhale, lift your shoulders up, hunch your back and crunch your belly as much as you can. Now, lift your hands, lift your arms up, lift your shoulders up, hunch and crunch your core and keep lifting your shoulders and your upper body in air. Stay up a few seconds. Inhale and down. Exhale, crunch your upper part of your body. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Keep stretching your arms. Try to give the proper stretching towards your scapula plate. And down. Do it 15 times. Exhale, hunch, come up. Exhale, simply lie down with the inhalation. Keep it slow. Feel your proper pressure on your core and try to feel your entire burning sensations to your upper core. This Baddha Konasana sit-ups are really very helpful to tighten and tone the upper belly muscles. Let's move ahead now and always do according to your capacity. Don't push yourself too much. If you're feeling comfortable with 10 Baddha Konasana sit-ups, do it 10. If you're feeling like you can do more, then you can push yourself towards 30, 35 or till 40. But after practice, increase your practice gradually. Let's move ahead now. Knees together. Simply take a left turn. Okay, let's fire up the core and let's strengthen the entire belly muscles. Your central belly, your obliques, your lower belly and the upper belly at same time. So, how? Next we are going to do the Kumbhakasana, which we call Palakasana, or in English, we call it plank pose. So, first we are going to do the high plank pose. Go back side of your mat and come with the right side of your mat. Push your body back. Sit here for a few seconds now. Open your fingers. That should be proper activation, proper gap between your fingers. Now, fix your hands on the mat and find out the good grip with your hands and palms. Now, what do you need to do? Tuck your toes inside. Lift your knees up. Now, what do you need to do while you're doing this? You need to engage your glutes, tighten your core, and try to stretch your scapula plates up. That means your shoulders upward as much as you can. And try to feel the proper fire up around your core. So, let's do it. Lift your knees up. Come here to the plank asana. Keep stretching your belly inside. Take your body weight towards your arms. Stay here. Hold. Tighten your core. 3 breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Down. Let's do once more. Lift your knees up. Come to the plank. Stay here. Hold. No need to arch your spine or lower back. 3 breaths. Stretch your belly muscles, abdominal walls inside. Exhale. Drop your knees down. Last and final time. Lift your knees up to the plank. High up your plank. Shift your body weight towards your arms and try to draw your heels over your feet. Exhale and relax. Let's move ahead now. Next, we are going to do the plank, elbow plank pose. And this elbow plank or Kumbhakasana variation help us to strengthen the arms. At the same time, this help us to strengthen the entire core muscles. It will help us to tighten the obliques muscle. At the same time, the lower abdominal walls. So, let's do the plank now. We are going to do the 8 times. Open your fingers. Touch your elbows on the mat. Now, your legs should be one by one back. The most important thing, when you're doing plank, you need to tighten your glute muscles, your hip muscles, and do not arch your spine and try to lengthen your spine while you're doing this. Now, straight your right leg and then your left leg. Stay here for a few seconds. It's not too much up or not too much down. It should be at center. Shift your body weight to the arms. Stay here, hold. 3 breaths, tighten your core. And relax a while. Once again, lift, keep taking support, come to the elbow plank. And down. Last and final time, at least 3 to 5 seconds. Lift your knees up. Tighten your core, your glutes, proper engagement of your obliques, lower belly. Tighten your hands and take the proper support through your palms. And release. Relax a while. Let's come to the variation of elbow plank. And next we are going to do the walking in plank position. And this walking in plank position will help us to activate the obliques. Activate the lower abdominal walls. Let's fire up the core. So, simply come to the elbow plank first. Now, simply open your fingers. Proper distance between your both hands. Now, lift your legs. Try to open your legs from the back, elbows down. Let's start the walking and let's fire up the core. Let's strengthen the core. Legs should be here. Now, what you need to do? You need to touch your right knee down on the mat, then straight, then your left leg knee down, and then straight. Simply touch with the activation, touch, and simply back. Do it 30 times with proper core activation. Tighten your core while you're doing this. Feel your core, tighten your glutes, try to support your back. I can feel my core. I can feel my glutes and thighs even. Complete your knee drops 30 times and stay here for 30 breaths after 30 knee drops. Stay here, hold, tighten your core, your glutes, feel your core, feel your entire abdominal wall. Stay here, hold, and relax your core, relax yourself. Now, just come to the center, take a quick break. Now, next we are going to do the simple asana variation, and you need to move your leg outward while you're doing plank pose, elbow plank pose. This pose will help us to activate the entire obliques. That means the sideal abdominal walls. That means this portion of your core part, and it's really very good to strengthen the entire obliques and the central core. So let's do it. Now touch your elbows on the ground, open your fingers, straight your legs one by one up from the back. Balance your body, let's do it. Activate your core. Now move your leg outward and slowly inside. Core should be tightened all the time. Leg out and slowly inside. Let's do it 10 times. And gently come back after 10 counts. Relax a while. Relax your core. Relax yourself. Let's do some core in sitting position now. Simply sit down on your mat. Let's do the proper core activation in sitting position. So, feet together. We're going to do the simple core activation in sitting position after intense one. So, feet on the ground and firmly fix your toes on the ground like that. Now, what do you need to do? Open your fingers and your palm facing upward to the ceiling like that. Now, what do you need to do? You need to lift your leg one by one up 90 or so, I mean a 30 degree from the mat. So, press your upper body back. Stay here. Hand should be here. Let's do the half boat pose, lift ups. Lift your left leg up. Toe should be normal. It's pointing outside. Body should be a little bit back. Leg down. Let's do with the other side. Lift your leg up. Toes outside. And gently down. Let's do with the other side. Leg up. And gently down. Activate your core. Tighten your core. Leg up. And down. Let's do it 15 times non-stop. Stay here and down. After completing the counts, let's do with a straight leg. Straight your leg. Fire up your core a little bit more. And then down. Leg up. And down. 15 times non-stop. Leg up. And slowly down. Feel your core. Leg up. And slowly down. Gently come back. Okay, let's do the last and final pose of the session. And this last pose, why we keep it at the last? Because this is one of the asana which will help us to improve the function of entire spine. At the same time, it's really very good to tighten or give the proper engagement to the glutes as well. So, we are going to do the tabletop position. How to do this? Go back side of your mat. And this is one of the asana which is very, very good to strengthen the spine. At the same time, do the proper strengthening or massage to the entire core and belly. Okay, let's do the last and final pose. Open your fingers on the mat. Tuck your toes inside. Now, what do you need to do? You need to press your legs one by one back, and let's do it 20 times knee drops in tabletop position. Let's fire up the core. Proper activation of your fingers and give the proper grip with the mat. Legs up. First, straight your legs from the back. Then, slowly bend your knees and come to the tabletop position. Shift your body weight towards your arms. Touch your knees down. Lift your knees up. And one by one, leg straight from the back. Once again, let's do it 10 sets. Bend your knees. Come to the tabletop position. Shift your body weight towards your arms. Touch your knees down. Knees up, straight your legs from the back. Proper core activation. Bend your knees. Drop your knees down, touch down. Lift up, straight your legs from the back. Now relax your entire spine and sit in the child pose. Relax your back, relax in the child pose. Touch your forehead down, open your fingers. Relax your spine, your glutes, and even your core. Stay here for a few seconds. Relax your entire belly and feel which kind of pressure you are feeling around your belly and core. Now gently come back. Come at the center. All these asanas are so useful to strengthen and tone the entire belly muscle. If you really want to tone your belly, if you really want to tone your entire core muscles, then try all these asanas to fire up your core or to strengthen the entire core and obliques. On this note, my name is Bholi and you are learning with Siddhi Yoga, and hope you will practice all these asanas. Last thing, don't forget to share your experience with me. Thank you so much.